Welcome all in Log4j series part 1. In this part 1, I'm going to discuss about the overview of the Log4j. Now, the first thing is that what is Log4j? So Log4j is a framework which is written in the Java. Now, what is the purpose of Log4j? The purpose of Log4j is that mainly Log4j is used by the developer so that they can keep track of different type of activity which is happening in the software. For example, if you take the example of a banking application, in the banking application, a user can logged in into the application, then he can make a different type of transaction, like he can transfer some amount from his account to someone else account. So at any point of time he is doing some activity on the application, and maybe sometime you can say we want to capture the information like who is the user, what type of transaction is doing, and sometime maybe there are transaction on any type of activity which is failed in the application. So we want to capture this information in a particular file. So this type of activity where we are just going to keep track of different type of activity of a user in the application, and we want to log it, save it in a particular file, then this is called logging. So now we can use this same feature we can use in our Selenium application. Like in Selenium automation, whenever we are running our framework and at any point of time any test case is failed, we can capture the information of reason of failure in a particular file that is called log file, so that whenever any tester is going to analyze the reason for the failure, he can get it or understand it easily. Now, how you can say, now we are going to discuss about the components of log4j. So there are three type of components in the log4j. One is called loggers, second is called appenders, and third one is called layout. So we will first of all discuss about the loggers. So the purpose of logger is that whenever what type of information you want to capture, like in the application there are different type of activities are happening, and what type of activity you want to capture, that is decided by the logging. Like in the application we want to capture the activity of just like a information, like debug, like warning, like error. So your information, you can actually define a category for your information, like this information is related to the warning, like error. So this type of you can say thing you can decide with the help of logger. Mainly we people or you can say in the automation, in the development, we use debug, info, error, or warning type of logging activity. So like for example, you can say this is my one test case, and in this one test case I want to capture this information like validation complete, test name is started. So it is just like information that that I want to store in my file, that like my test case is going to be started. So I put it logger.info. So this information will be captured in my log file, like just like information. Same thing you can say, if any point of time my test case is failing, like it is going to the exception condition, so I put it logger.error. Now this information in my log file will be captured or saved as a error, so that we can easily identify, easily find the reason of failure. Okay, this was the reason, the error was the reason, or this is the information. We can analyze this thing easily. So now the second part of the second component of the log4j is appender. So with the help of log appenders, actually we are deciding that where we want to log the information, where we want to store the information. We want to store the information in a particular file, or we only want to show the information in the console of the application. So that is decided by the you can say appender. For we have so many type of appenders here, like console appender, daily rolling file appender. So many appenders are there. The two most widely used appenders are console appender, so that whenever you want to only capture the information and you want to show in the console of the application, in that case you use the console. Second important is file appender, that is widely used. Whenever you want to capture or store the information in a file, then use the file appender. For example, you can say in my project I have created a pradeep.log file, and whatever activity I am doing, I am performing in my Selenium automation, I'm capturing here in this pradeep.log file. Okay, so now the third component is called layout. What is layout? So layout, you can say whenever you are going to save your information, or you are going to show your information in your console, or maybe in the file. So what will be the format of that? What will be the format? What will be the style of that information? That is decided by the layout. So we have different layout like date layout, HTML layout, pattern layout, simple layout. So different type means you can say in which manner you want to show your information. Like if you want to show your information in HTML format, you can use the HTML layout. If you want to use in a mainly people use the pattern layout. So pattern layout is that how your information will displayed in the file in a proper pattern. Like for example, I can show you the example. This is my file. In this file, I'm just capturing the information. Like you can say this one, uh, user registration test validation last name. So I'm capturing this information, but this information I'm not only showing this information here. Before this information, I'm also showing the time like 2023, something like that. So you can say how you want to display your information in your file, that is decided by the layer. So now I hope you understand the overview about the Log4j. And in my next video, I will show you that how you can implement, how you can configure it, how you can install it properly in your Selenium automation. And the link of that video I will provide in the description of this video also. Now, if you like this video, you can click on the like button. If you have not subscribed my channel till now, you can subscribe it. Thank you.